Hi guys, I have Bill Broth here from Motor Nation. Bill's the importer for SIDI boots, and he's going to tell us about the SR3.
Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, I wanted to go over the SIDI line since I'm lucky enough to visit Jeff's shop here in Colorado Springs. This is the Crossfire 3 SR model. SR designates sole replacement, which with regular hand tools, you can take out the portion of the sole where all the wear takes place and actually just replace it. This is the motocross configuration. It can be replaced with a treaded enduro as well. All SIDI off-road boots are also available in a what we call a TA sole, which is a sewn-on replacement sole. This one, if you're more casual, more trail riding a bit, walking around, trimming trails, doing maintenance, things like this. This is a little more comfortable on a long day because it's a little more flexible and compliant if you're going to be walking or you're not looking for so much support on a G-out type situation. This is maximum protection from compression and also laterally. If you get your foot stuffed between your side case and a rock or a log here, this base piece called the sole boat will not compress left to right. It's very firm and very protective, and we truly and honestly believe the Crossfire series is the most protective boot in the world. And we have a lot of riders that have had some bad situations that back us up on that. But anyway, one of the things that a lot of people don't realize when they look at a SIDI or invest in a SIDI is how versatile it is in so many ways and how much adjustability is featured inside. First off, all these parts are available as replacement parts. The buckles, the straps, strap retainers, all these can be replaced or changed for different colors. You want to personalize things. You all have seen by now this style of buckle with a couple of tabs that's fit in the groove and snap down. This is a SIDI invention. We're the first people to make a buckle like this, and the market has copied and followed it. You'll see that in many different things.
These other pieces are available also, aren't they?
Anything that you see a screw on is replaceable, and we stock all the spare parts. One thing we believe internally is it's not, as a business, Motor Nation, Slavens Racing, we all want to succeed, but our philosophy in Motor Nation is we're not going to succeed or fail based on how many spare parts we sell. We need to sell boots. So in our pricing philosophy, we reduce the profit margins for ourselves as a distribution company and our dealers to reduce the retail price. So if a rider gets into a SIDI boot and wants to change the straps, it's as affordable as possible. We want the clients to be happy with the brand. So we don't look at all these spare parts as a way to make some extra cash. It's a way to keep a client happy. All the Crossfire series feature an adjustable upper calf, which is very unique in the marketplace. These three screws here can be removed, and there's different holes on the backside, and they can be expanded 1 centimeter here, 1 centimeter there, giving you 2 centimeters in total circumference difference.
For guys with really big calves.
Or regular calves with knee braces. It accomplishes both.
Yeah.
The Crossfire 3, also you can see this is a little crumbled up here. That's because this gaiter circumference has been increased on the Crossfire 3 versus the Crossfire 2. Just keeps less, you're able to close it a little more securely with the Velcro, and it keeps less sticks and little rocks and dust and stuff from entering from the top. The Crossfire 2 to the Crossfire 3 differences, this interior upper is one of the areas that got the most changes to have a more comfortable fit, and the sole changed where this piece only here is replaceable versus the Crossfire 2, the entire sole is replaceable. And that was done for a few reasons, mostly cost for the riders because the heels and the toes really never wear out, but they cost more to make and makes that replacement sole more expensive. So this way makes it cost effective more for the riders as time goes on. I mentioned the Crossfire 2, the Crossfire series now. This is the 3rd generation. There's the original Crossfire, Crossfire 2, Crossfire 3. Crossfire 2 is still available. People think that it's discontinued or something. It's absolutely not. It's still a great seller, a little bit lower price. Has most of the same features and benefits other than the differences I already explained. One thing I always try to point out to people that SIDI is the only boot that comes with owner's manuals. You have there's a lot of text there, you know, there's a lot of data going on. This is just explaining the features and benefits and adjustability that's also recapped in this owner's manual that's about 25 or 30 pages long. Unfortunately, many riders get the boots, this stuff in the box goes into the bin, and they never take the time to read this and understand the details that are in the boot they just invested in. It shows you how to adjust everything properly, what the hyperextension block does and why. You know, there's a lot going on in this product, and people are spending a lot of money for it, and I really urge everyone to please, when you get it home, spend some time, get a beer, and read the manual. You'll be surprised by what your boot you just purchased offers.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. And lastly, I'd say, you know, history-wise, SIDI made the first ever commercial motocross boot for Joe Robert in like 1969 or 70, the first commercially for sale one. Prior to that, the motocross guys that you see run around on old CZs or whichever, they were wearing equestrian boots. The first boot for sale as a motocross boot was SIDI, and it continues to be at the top end of the range of choices for riders, you know, across the world. You can find a lesser expensive boot than a SIDI quite easily, but you won't find a boot as good as a SIDI with the lifespan of a SIDI, where if you buy another brand, even a higher end brand, you'd be lucky to get 2 seasons out of it, even with proper care. A SIDI boot with proper care, following the manual, 5 years is not uncommon at all. So if you look at what you're spending and what you're getting out of it, the value of the product, SIDI's at the top of the list as far as the level of protection and how long you can use it. So.
Okay, Bill, that's great. We, as you can see here, we have a lot of CDs in stock. We have a lot more of them back in the warehouse. We've got a full range of sizes and colors and all the different models. We're fully committed to SIDI. It's an excellent product. We consider our premier boot line. That's all for now, guys.